So PlayStation is alive. The official PlayStation account has come back online after massive backlash on the 1st when they announced that they would stop making physical discs beginning in 2028. They went into hiding. They usually post multiple things per day. They haven't
posted
posted
like a week later almost.
Like a week later. They were hoping you would forget. Well, the internet
did not go well.
has not forgotten. In fact, they're roasting the hell out of PlayStation. God help the intern who's running this account, because you're going to have a really hard time of it. And I hope you don't have the DMs on either, because that could be bad. So we're going to talk about PlayStation's disastrous week. And it's weird. We just got done. I don't know which order these videos are going to run in, but we got done talking about Cracker Barrel. And I would say the PlayStation fiasco might actually be bigger than the Cracker Barrel fiasco.
Yeah, there's no question.
This is a huge blow to Sony's image, I think, in the eyes of a lot of fans and developers. And apparently, they didn't even tell their partners that they were going to kill physical discs. They just did it.
That's something you kind of need to let people know.
Yeah. So that was interesting, because they're probably building these games thinking, well, it's got to ship on a disc and we got to do this and that. And they're like, oh yeah, we're just getting rid of discs. And they're probably like, well, shit. There we go. So anyway, we're going to talk about Sony's very, very bad week. So before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, you get woohoo if you do.
Woo.
If you'd like more Clownfish TV, go out to more.clownfishtv.com. That's more.clownfishtv.com for more episodes you will not find anywhere else. And also, if you'd like to listen to us, you can go out to iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Pocket Cast, wherever you listen to podcasts. Look for Clownfish TV Podcast, and we are there, and you can take us with you. So thank you very much for that. So here we go. This was posted this morning. Yeah, 9 o'clock in the morning. Scheduled, I'm sure. So this was about their Flex Strike wireless flight stick. And the first reply is from Domino's Pizza, UK. Gold check. Did someone order a digital pizza?
Yeah, but the comments go on, and they're beautiful.
Oh, God. That's what this video is about. Deo says, ain't no effing way, man. Roses are red, violets are blue. Not buying digital. Sony, fuck you.
Yeah, they're beautiful. I love them.
J-Chip says, we want to own our games. No disc, no buy. Cajun Gamer says, give us our physical discs. You can read that. Yeah. Fuck Sony spelled out. Oh my God. A new way to collect digital art. Oh, that's
but there's some ones that are really funny though. We keep going down. There's
do my physical games scare you?
This one.
Boys, they finally tweeted assemble. Yeah, pretty much. Everybody hates Sony right now. Everybody hates Sony. I can't think of a single developer or anything that's all like, yeah, this is great, except for maybe Rockstar. People thought that Rockstar, so they had a collab thing when they announced the pre-orders for Grand Theft Auto 6, and they made the PlayStation logo on the app, the GTA colors, and then they got rid of that, and people were like, oh, they're running scared. I'm like, no, because GTA 6 is going to be all digital. That's probably just up. Damn, I was hoping it was a fully digital controller. This is fine. Oh, this is great.
There's a couple other ones that are really funny down here, though.
Bring back physical, you cowards. We demand it. They tweeted, get them. This picture scares PlayStation. Sony, there's something you should address. Yeah. The elephant in the room. Play has limits. Don't kill video games. Ooh, I stepped in shit, Sony.
Wait, I like this next one down here with Dragon Ball.
All right. Let's fight somewhere empty. A PlayStation disc case.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Me after finding out you betrayed us for investors. That's what this is all about. So at the end of it, it's a multifaceted, the reason that they're doing this. And this is why, we did that video yesterday talking about Marvel, and it sounds far-fetched, but them just kind of, throwing in the towel and using Webtoon to distribute comics and then probably selling the print versions later through Abrams or something. This is how you print profit. You sell digital goods. You don't have to ship anything. You don't have to share with the retailers.
They charge the same, if not more.
They charge the same, and everybody has to have their own copy. So you can't, let your friend borrow your disc. They have to have their own copy. And eventually, where this is all going to go for maximum profit is everybody's going to rent their games. You're going to pay rent to access the library you've already paid for. which you're already kind of doing now, but it's going to be a lot more explicit. And that's it. That's what they want. They want you to Netflix your video games, and they're going to push everybody or try to push everybody in that direction, but it's not going very well for them.
No.
I made the switch to PC. This is great. A family waiting for PlayStation. Gaming since 96. Yeah, no one's buying this, and you're putting the success of your games at risk. Get your shit together, Sony. They're bodying you in the comments, and you fucking deserve it. Greed has no limits. Bring back physical discs. No disc, no buy. I know your PR strategy for over 20 years has been to sit things out and ignore noise, but something tells me it won't work this time.
Well, I've got a strong feeling that the older consoles are going to start going up like crazy in price.
If someone were smart, it wouldn't be terribly profitable right now. But if they were smart, they would make a console that is strictly physical. Because people are like, oh, Nintendo's gonna be the last one standing with physical media. I'm like, are they really? Because the cartridges you buy only have like half the game on them.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's it's the same thing. It's just it looks better. You can set it on a shelf, but it's the same thing. The problem is you don't own your games, and people are like, well, but PCs. I'm like, yeah, but we kind of got used to that. Part of the reason people went to consoles is they're like, I want to own my game. I want to have a physical thing. It does suck with PCs because I was telling Squid King, like, you have no idea what GameStop and Electronics Boutique, what they're like back in the day. You'd walk in, they'd have a whole wall of computer games, and they would all come in different kinds of boxes, and some of them were in really cool boxes, and they would have all kinds of tchotchkes and stuff with them. It was really cool.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore. You don't even get an instruction manual anymore because it costs money to print it.
Well, this one did. There was a joke. They were like the different things that were eliminated, and like, oh look, there's my instruction manual. Then they took the instruction manual away. Oh look, there's my game. They took the game away.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't think the PS6 is going to do that well. What problem? The elephant in the room. Yeah. So I am wondering though, is Sony going to just stop making Blu-rays altogether? Because they're manufacturing, they're like the last holdout because they invented Blu-ray, but they're still making Blu-rays, I guess, for Disney and stuff. I'm like, are they just going to stop? Are they just going to be like, yeah, we're done?
Disney got rid of a bunch of other manufacturers that they're working with to make those things. They've been getting rid of that stuff for a while too now. Yeah,
well, I think Sony, whatever movies they're releasing, if I understand it correctly, whatever movies they're releasing on disc, and it's not a lot, it's just like their theatrical stuff, they're having Sony manufacture those. They don't have their home video department anymore, which used to be a huge thing for Disney. They don't even have it anymore. So I'm like, is Sony getting ready to just be like, you know what? Fuck Blu-ray. We're out. We're not making physical anything anymore.
Well, I think people are already like, fuck you, we're out too.
Yeah, seriously, Sony, after days of silence, your post got more views in a few days than PS2 units sold after players started looking for ways to push back against your terrible decision to kill physical games. Your big response is a video about a peripheral. You're watching your own legacy burn in real time and somehow still pretending this is fine. What a disgrace. What are they supposed to, what's the intern supposed to do about it though? Right? I mean, this is a corporate decision, but I mean, we're seeing what could be the last gasps of the Xbox after yesterday. Mm-hmm. And we're also seeing Sony's bullshit. So it's a really bad time for games, and all these companies are imploding. They're all imploding. It was never sustainable, but this is not the way to do it, right? You break your 6-day silence with an ad for a controller.
I mean, their stock is staying about the same as it's been, so it isn't hurting them financially, so they don't care.
Oh no, the shareholders love it because they're gonna be like, oh, hey, there's no overhead. So now that $59.99 or $79.99 or $100 or whatever you're going to charge for games now, that goes to the bottom line. You don't have to share it with the retailers. You don't have to manufacture and ship discs. I mean, physical media does eat a lot into your profit margins. And these companies, again, if they could just, stick the vacuum in your pocket and just suck the money out without you having to give them, get anything in return for it. That's how they would.
And roll. Then if it's digital, they can take it away any time. They can say you claim you did something if you didn't. They can decide they're not going to support that game anymore, and just even if you paid for it like last week, they can just take it away from you. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, and that's what people are afraid of, and that's why the Stop Killing Games is so important, because now it's everywhere. It's not just the live service games; it's literally any release. And they're lying about it too. We covered that before too, that their first party titles, the big releases, people were buying more physical than they were digital, but they're trying to say that digital overall was what people wanted because they were rolling in older games that were available digitally or indie titles that you could only buy digitally. But the big first party titles, like 60, 70, 80% people were buying physical copies. So they're lying. They're lying. So here we go. This comes from Niche Gamer. Wrap up with this. Report. Sony didn't warn their partners before the physical game cuts. They said, according to a report from High Chaos Run, citing anonymous sources familiar with Sony's plans, the decision was made internally and communicated publicly without prior notice to many external partners. Sony has not publicly commented on these claims. Several sources reportedly described the move as a unilateral decision, with publishers learning about the end of physical media at the same time as the public. That's always a good move, to just drop the news and not tell people who it's going to affect. Despite our seemingly close working relationship with PlayStation, we weren't informed that this was happening, one executive at a major AAA publisher reportedly told the outlet. It's only hitting us now that we may be out of jobs sooner rather than later. Uh-oh. The report also claims the lack of communication extended beyond publishing partners. Regional PlayStation offices were allegedly unaware of the announcement before it was published, creating confusion in markets where physical retail expansion was still underway. And I know that they limited the amount of disk drives you could buy, because people are buying the disk drives up to one per customer. One example cited involves PlayStation India, where local teams were reportedly negotiating with distributors and investors to establish up to 100 dedicated PlayStation retail stores by 2028. So they had plans to have PlayStation retail stores, but what the fuck are you going to sell? Air?
No, it's merchandise. It's like, T-shirts and
Funko Pops.
Peripherals.
Ask GameStop how that's working for them. Why? Yeah, according to the report, investors question why they should continue funding stores focused on physical products if they intend to discontinue game discs. Why would we even work with PlayStation, let alone invest on a store when they won't be selling discs? PlayStation India didn't even tell us this was happening before it went public. They didn't know either. Wow. So they're burning bridges all over the place, not just with gamers, but with their own partners. Mm-hmm. So good luck.
Which is really dumb.
Good luck with that. And even if they walk it back, people aren't going to trust you. They're going to be like, you know what? You're going to pull this shit in another 2 years. You're going to trick.
But like you said, they won't trust you. And you're not talking just gamers. The partners aren't going to trust you either. What are you going to do?
Yeah, because they're like, we know this is where you want to go. We know you want to just go to an all digital format. So even if you ship a PlayStation 6 with a disc drive, it's not going to last. So what's the point? What's the point? Anyway, we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.